Victory for Nnamdi Kanu as Kenyan court declares his adoption illegal. The High Court in Nairobi, Kenya, has ruled that the adoption and detention of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu and his subsequent rendition to Nigeria in June 2021 were unlawful and illegal. Delivering judgment, Justice E.C. Nwita held that the actions of both the Kenyan and Nigerian governments amounted to gross violation of Kanu's fundamental human rights as protected by the respective constitutions. The court also awarded Kanu 10 million Kenyan shilling, approximately 119.5 million naira, in compensatory damages against the Kenyan government for its role in the unlawful adoption and rendition. Justice Mwita declared, quote, having considered the pleadings and arguments by parties, the decisions relied on the constitution and the law, I come to the following conclusions. First, the government of Kenya violated the constitution and Mr. Nnamdi Kanu's rights and fundamental freedoms, having entered Kenya lawfully. He was subject to the protection offered by the Constitution of Kenya 2010, and the government of Kenya had an obligation to uphold and protect his rights and fundamental freedoms. Mr. Nnamdi was, however, adopted, kept in solitary confinement, tortured and denied food and medications, a breach of basic rights. He was chained, humiliated, ridiculed, and held in contempt, and later forcibly removed from Kenya without following the law, in violation of his rights and fundamental freedoms, for which the government of Kenya is liable. Based on the above conclusions, the court makes the following declarations and orders it considers appropriate. A declaration is hereby issued that the adoption of Mr. Nnamdi Kenny Kanu, holding him in communicado confinement, torturing him and denying him food, water, medication, and other basic necessities, was a violation of his rights and fundamental freedoms. A declaration is hereby issued that the adoption and subsequent forcible removal of Mr. Nnamdi Kenny Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria was in violation of the laws of Kenya, his rights and fundamental freedoms, including freedom of movement and security of the person guaranteed by the Constitution of Kenya 2010, and therefore unconstitutional and illegal. Meanwhile, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB hailed the judgment as a landmark victory that vindicates its position on Kanu's ordeal. If you love this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page, like, comment, and share for wider coverage. I'm Ogbanje Joseph. I thank you for watching.